McIlroy, Tiger, Phil, Westwood, and many more gather at Quail Hollow for a star-studded showdown.
Welcome to PGA Tour Today, presented by MasterCard.
It's the 10th anniversary of the Wells Fargo Championship, and in that short amount of time, this event has become one of the premier stops on the PGA Tour. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Amanda Balionis. 20 of the top 30 in FedEx Cup standings will be teeing it up this week in Charlotte, North Carolina, and 5 of the top 10 players in the official World Golf Rankings. With a roster like this, it's no wonder that for the 9th consecutive year, the Wells Fargo Championship is boasting a sold-out crowd. 2010 champion here, Rory McIlroy, will be returning, and he'll be looking for redemption, as the world number 2 missed the cut here last year. The Northern Irishman, who's 6th in FedEx Cup standings, has an impressive resume on tour this year, with a win at the Honda Classic and 2 top 3 finishes at the first 2 World Golf Championships event of the year. McIlroy will be teeing off with 2010 FedEx Cup champion Jim Furyk and 13-time PGA Tour champion David Toms, both former champions at Quail Hollow. They'll be teeing it up at 1:35 p.m. Eastern. And from McIlroy, who has been going back and forth with current world number 1 Luke Donald for that top spot, to a guy that held that position longer than anyone else in history. Tiger Woods will be making his first start since his disappointing Masters finish. Woods, who is coming off his worst finish at the Masters since turning professional, a tie for 40th, is looking to get back on track, in Quail Hollow, where he won in 2007, could be the place for the 72-time champion to right the ship. Statistically, Woods is looking good. He currently leads the tour in scoring average with a 69.03. He's 2nd in total driving, 7th in ball striking, and ranks in the top 10 in many other categories. He'll be teeing off with former U.S. Open champion Jeff Ogilvy and Charlotte resident Webb Simpson at 1:25 p.m. For more on what is sure to be an action-packed week, let's start out to our guys from SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio.
Thanks, Amanda. Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's been my home for the past 17 years, and I've seen all the Wells Fargo Championships, from David Toms to Lucas Glover. Biggest change on the golf course, the par 3 17th, part of the Green Mile, 16, 17, and 18. What's happened here is behind me on my right is the old tee box. It was a very difficult tee shot. A lot of players bailed out to the right. Off to my left is the new tee box here at 17. The players love it. You can hit a draw, you can hit a fade. Lucas Glover says this is still going to be a tough golf hole, but pin placements can be all over the place here now because of this new tee box location. Everybody excited about it. Now, for more on this golf tournament, let's check in with Tom Wormy.
Bill, what I'm really looking forward to this week is watching the field play the 18th hole, one of the best finishing holes in the entire PGA Tour. Plays close to 480 yards with a meandering creek all the way up the left side to the green, and that fairway bunker guarding the right side of the fairway. On Sunday, the traditional hole location will be back left, and that hole location will test the player's skills from top to bottom. If you can stay even par on this hole for the entire week, you're gaining some strokes on the field. SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio coverage of the first round on Thursday starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. Amanda, back to you.
Thanks, guys. You can catch live Round 1 action on Golf Channel beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern, and you can find exclusive highlights on PGAtour.com's live leaderboard.
PGA Tour Today is presented by MasterCard, which invites you to play like a PGA Tour player at select TPC courses. MasterCard is a proud sponsor of the PGA Tour.